Good morning, team. Vishal has mentioned few things. One thing is Ultratech and Dalmia Bharat in cement, where now he says he is very positive. So these are two stocks to note down. Tata Power, wonderful result. Whatever was said already. State Bank of India, again, very good results. ITC, very good results. To follow that, Bank of Baroda also came with a fantastic results. And Bharti Airtel, now Vodafone Idea, government has taken stake, 16,000 crores. They are converting their stake, which is positive for Bharti Airtel, because there was a fear that Adani Group will come into telecom because they had some 5G spectrum with them. But now, whatever kind of problem, at least for 2 years, I don't think there is any entry for the third or fourth player. So this is very good for Bharati Airtel. We like the stock for 10 to 15% upside, but we need to buy it in a very systematic way. ITC, it is not only fantastic result. We need to understand there is a margin expansion. The cigarette segment grew at 16%. That is the most important point in ITC, because their agri product, they had a negative growth because wheat export was not given. So these are few things to note. Indigo also came with a good results. In the follow-up, I will touch upon this. Ami Organic also came with the results. I happened to listen to their con call. Now they have a very good product line. Ami Organic has a tie-up with a European company where the agreement is for 10 years, and that supply will start only during end of 2023 or starting 2024. So now, and the flow process also will take 1 quarter to come. So the results is not reflective of their efforts, but maybe in FY24 from June, July, things will start to improve for them. Even in clean science, this is the case. Balaji Amines, they have been granted environment clearance for proposed expansion project at Sholapur, Maharashtra, for organic and the specialty chemical manufacturing unit 4. Vakrangi Software came with the results. So their revenue was 250 crores, higher by 20%. Gross transaction value was 130 billion. Profit after tax was down by 92%, 3.5 crore. Very bad results. Indigo, their revenue was higher by 62.6% at 15,412 crores. EBITDA margin 22.8%. Profit after tax was 1,422 crores versus 129. And the company has a cash of 21,924 crores. And they run almost 302 flights. Very good results from Indigo. Marico, the revenue was higher by 3%, 2,470 crores. EBITDA margin was 18.5%. Profit after tax was higher by 6% at 328 crores. Not a great results. Almost all consumption related stock has seen flat results or not a very good result. Only ITC has given a good results. So ITC is something we like. Thyrocare, again, something very negative. Now their revenue grew by 9% at 128 crores, but the profit after tax was down by 32% at 14 crores profit after tax. Kansai Nerolac, again, revenue was almost flat, but profit after tax degrew or was down by 15% at 112 crores. Paint industry, the Kansai Nerolac gave a data. They said paint industry 60,000 crores is a total pie in March 2022, but still they are not able to grow this year. Bank of Baroda results, this is wonderful results. I expect the stock to rally 8 to 10% in next 4 to 5 days, or maybe 1 to 2 weeks itself. The net interest income was higher by 26.5% at 10,818 crores. Profit after tax was higher by 75.4% at 3,852 crores. Advance was higher by 21% at 8,90,000 crores. Even the deposit was higher by 17.5%. Their net NPA, gross NPA came down. And cost to income ratio, no, this is better than State Bank of India. Cost to income ratio is at 42.7%. So I think better comes up for Bank of Baroda compared to State Bank of India. But both these results have been very good. Sun TV came with the results, disappointing results. Their revenue was down 11%. Profit after tax again down by 9.8% at 425 crores. Now their EPS 10.79. 9 months EPS is 33 rupees 66 paisa. Anything linked with politics, we don't like it. So there is no recommendation from us. Gabriel came with results. Revenue was higher by 17.3% at 711 crores. EBITDA margin 7.2%. Cash which they have in the balance sheet is 217 crores. Dalmia Bharat came with a result. Now I think the results were better. Revenue didn't grow, but profit after tax was higher by 15%. Distillery, the ethanol, what we call it, that revenue was higher by 38%. So every sugar company is making profit due to ethanol policy, not because of sugar. Sugar was a loss making in this, and they have expanded their capacity. That is going to be positive. Engineers India has been entrusted EPCM service contract for setting up gas-based greenfield, 4,000 ton per day urea and 2,300 ton per day ammonium complex. And one more order also they have got it. Paytm results came. Again, they continue to be in loss, but the loss has come down at 392 crores. Pratap Snack came with the results. Pratap Snacks, to an extent, slightly better. Their revenue was higher by 11% at 426 crores. But we need to wait and watch. The result of KRBL was very good. Revenue was higher by 33% at 1,536 crore. Profit after tax was higher by 2.8% at 205 crore. They have total inventory of 4,435 crores and a debt of 503 crores. KRBL is one more good results. And already we have mentioned a lot of good results like Tata Power, Bank of Baroda, State Bank of India, ITC, Bharati Airtel, stocks to watch. So with that, over to you, Brijesh.
थैंक यू सर. अभी ये कॉल को हम एक बार हिंदी में कर लेते हैं. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं सीमेंट से. अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट और डालमिया सीमेंट के नंबर्स आए थे. हमें ये पॉजिटिव लगता है. इसके चलते हैं आगे. टाटा पावर, एसबीआई और आईटीसी, इसमें भी हमारा पॉजिटिव व्यू है. आईटीसी के जो पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट, उसमें मार्जिन एक्सपांशन देखने को मिला था. सिगरेट के जो सेक्टर है उसमें 16% के ग्रोथ देखने को मिले थे. तो आईटीसी हमारे काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग बेट है. आईटीसी हमें लगता है कि जब भी डिक्लाइन मिलता है तो हमें आईटीसी पे बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी ढूंढनी चाहिए. लॉन्ग टर्म में काफी पॉजिटिव लग रहा है. आगे बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा पे पॉजिटिव अपडेट आया था. तो हमें लगता है कि बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा का भी जो अगला आज से 1 या 2 हफ्ते के हिसाब से सोचे तो काफी अच्छा पॉजिटिव मोमेंटम दिखने को मिलना चाहिए. इनकम ग्रो हुआ है 26.5%, वो जो है 10,018 करोड़ के आसपास. पैट इम्प्रूव है 75.4%, 3852 करोड़ के आसपास. एडवांसेस अप है, डिपॉजिट रेट्स भी अप है. उनके जो एनपीए है वो कम, उनके एनपीए में, नेट एनपीए में हमें गिरावट देखने को मिली, जो काफी पॉजिटिव न्यूज है. तो कॉस्ट, इसमें जो सबसे अच्छा देखने को मिला है वो है कॉस्ट टू इनकम रेशियो, जो 42.7% है, जो एसबीआई से ज्यादा बेटर है. तो दोनों में ही हमारी पॉजिटिव व्यू है. बट देन आप बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा और एसबीआई पूछोगे तो बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा में हमें काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग बेट लगता है. और इसमें अगर किसी को ट्रेडिंग व्यू या पोजिशनल व्यू भी लेना है तो हम ले सकते हैं. फिर उसके बाद इंडिगो के रिजल्ट्स आए थे. रेवेन्यू 62.62% से अब था 15.4% के करोड़ के पास. पैट उनका इंप्रूव हुआ है 14.22% करोड़. उनके पास कैश बैलेंस काफी कुछ है, 21,924 करोड़ के आसपास. तो इंडिगो पे भी हमारा काफी पॉजिटिव व्यू है. हमें लगता है कि ये स्टॉक पे हमें पॉजिटिव मोमेंटम देखने को मिलना चाहिए, तो हमारा बाय है इसके ऊपर. उसके बाद एमी ऑर्गेनिक्स, उस पर भी पॉजिटिव है. एमी ऑर्गेनिक्स में उनका जो प्रोडक्ट लाइफ है वो इम्प्रूव हुआ है। उनके जो टाई अप जो है यूरोपियन कंपनीज के, उन वो जो एग्रीमेंट है 10 साल के है। और इसका जो सप्लाई जो स्टार्ट होने वाले 2023 के एंड पे हो सकता है या 2024 के स्टार्ट पे हो सकता है। तो इसके जो रिजल्ट्स है वो आपको नेक्स्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर उसमें देखने को मिलेंगे। तो शायद अभी इतने देखने को नहीं मिले, लेकिन ये जो जोन है इसमें आप उसको एक्यूमुलेट कर सकते हो, जो काफी पॉजिटिव रहेगा लॉन्ग टर्म के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। एमी ऑर्गेनिक जैसे ही रिजल्ट क्लीन साइंस के भी थे, क्लीन साइंस भी हमें लगता है कि काफी पॉजिटिव है, उसमें हमें पॉजिटिव व्यू लेके चलना चाहिए। बालाजी एमाइंस उसको एनवायरमेंटल क्लियरेंस से अपडेट्स आया है, तो वो भी हमें लगता है कि पॉजिटिव रहेगा। वकरंगी पे पॉजिटिव न्यूज है। उनका रेवेन्यू नहीं, वकरंगी के जो रेवेन्यू है थोड़े से गिरे हैं, तो वो 20% के आसपास। तो पैड भी थोड़ा सा नीचे है, तो वॉच करने जैसा रहेगा। कंसाई नेरोलैक के ऊपर भी रिजल्ट्स के अपडेट थे। रेवेन्यू अब था 14 करोड़ के आसपास। पैट है -11। पैट कुछ 15% के करीब है, जो 112 करोड़ के पास आते। तो ओवरऑल हमें लगता है कि ये भी स्टॉक वॉच पे हमको रखना चाहिए। मेनली हम इंजीनियर्स इंडिया के ऊपर भी एक अपडेट था, जहाँ पे ईपीएस उनका नीचे है, माइनस है। और वो जो अ, आगे गैस बेस्ड ग्रीनफील्ड के चलते उन्हें जो मिला है, तो हमें लगता है कि इंजीनियर्स इंडिया भी काफी एक पॉजिटिव स्टॉक हो सकता है। पेटीएम के रिजल्ट्स लॉस थे, लॉस 293 करोड़ के आसपास देखते हैं, तो पिछला लॉस से थोड़ा सा कम था, तो स्लाइटली बेटर है, बट देन ये हमारे स्टॉक वॉच लिस्ट में नहीं है। केआरबीएल के रेवेन्यूज 1536 करोड़ से ऊपर थे। पैट भी इम्प्रूव हुआ है। टोटल उनका इन्वेंट्री 435 करोड़ के अंदर, डेट रेशियो थोड़ा कम हुआ है, तो ये स्टॉक भी काफी पॉजिटिव है, ये हमें वॉच लिस्ट में रखना चाहिए। फिर आते हैं रिजल्ट्स के ऊपर। एसबीआई के रिजल्ट्स आए थे। एसबीआई के रिजल्ट्स नेट प्रॉफिट अप था 68.5%, जो कि 14,205 करोड़ के आसपास है ईयर एंड ईयर। तो उसके बाद आया था आईटीसी के रिजल्ट्स। इसके भी ईयर एंड ईयर रेवेन्यू अप थे 4% के आसपास, जो है 19,020 करोड़ के आसपास। द बोर्ड ने इंटरिम डिविडेंड डिक्लेयर किया ₹6 पर शेयर। तो ये है। टाटा पावर्स के भी रिजल्ट्स थे। द क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर द रेवेन्यू ऊपर था 0.7%, जो कि 14,129 करोड़ है। तो एबिटा मार्जिन 16.5% वर्सेस 12.5% रह चुका है। तो नेट प्रॉफिट जो 12.5% था, जो कि 1052 करोड़ के आसपास आया है। मनप्पुरम का अपडेट है। मनप्पुरम का जो गोल्ड लोन का है, वो जो पोर्टफोलियो जो डी ग्रो हुआ है, वो 3% क्वार्टर नीचे था, और जबकि वो 9% होता है ईयर ऑन ईयर। तो ये ओवरऑल उनके एयूएम के जो सेगमेंट देखे, तो उसमें हमें ग्रोथ देखने को मिली है, जो 5% ईयर ऑन ईयर वर्सेस 8% ईयर ऑन ईयर प्रीवियसली। तो हम ये स्टॉक हमारे वॉच लिस्ट में मेंटेन कर रहे हैं, और इसका जो टारगेट प्राइस जो है, वो हम 148 मेंटेन करके चल रहे हैं। 13 सैनिटरी वेयर में भी हमें अपडेट्स देखने को मिले थे, तो ये इनलाइन थे हमारे एस्टिमेट्स के हिसाब से। तो कंपनी के जो नेट सेल्स जो है वो इम्प्रूव हुआ है, हेल्दी डिमांड है, जो कि B2C मार्केट में हुआ है। इसके इसके अलावा भी वो कंपनी में काफी ब्रांडिंग और एडवर्टाइजिंग के जो कॉस्ट देखने को मिले थे, उसके चलते ये चलते हुए भी कंपनी ने मार्जिन मेंटेन किया 16% के आसपास। तो हमारा इस पे होल्ड रेटिंग है ये स्टॉक के ऊपर। इसका जो प्राइस टारगेट है वो 5991 का है। उसके बाद है रिलैक्सो के ऊपर। रिलैक्सो के भी नंबर्स आए थे, बिलो एस्टिमेट्स थे। सेल नीचे था 6% के पास। एबिटा का जो पैट ऊपरी तरफ था 21% वर्सेस 36%। नेट सेल डिक्लाइन हुआ 8.4% ईयर ऑन ईयर, जो कि 6,810 मिलियन है। एबिटा भी डिक्लाइन हुआ 41% ईयर ऑन ईयर, 723 मिलियन। जबकि मार्जिन जो एबिटा में वो 574 बेस पॉइंट्स नीचे की तरफ था। तो हमें ओवरऑल लगता है कि ये पॉजिटिव यूज हो सकता है इसके लिए। इसके बाद पीवीआर पे है। पीवीआर ने 4 स्क्रीन ओपन किए फरीदाबाद में, हरियाणा। तो इसके साथ कंपनी के पास 28 स्क्रीन है इन द करेंट क्वार्टर में, और वो 72 स्क्रीन से पूरे साल के हिसाब से हमें लगता है कि ये और 40 स्क्रीन ये ऐड कर सकते हैं ये पूरे साल भर में। तो हमारा ये स्टॉक के ऊपर बाई रेटिंग है 2010 का जो टारगेट प्राइस रहेगा। तो ओवरऑल हमारा व्यू पॉजिटिव है मार्केट में। हमें लगता है कि जो भी करेक्शंस मिलते हैं उसमें हमें बाय करनी चाहिए। काफी सारे पॉजिटिव न्यूज है, जो भी रिजल्ट्स आ रहे हैं काफी अच्छे आ रहे हैं। सीमेंट काउंटर्स में दालमिया भारत और अल्ट्राटेक में हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए। एसबीआई और बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा पे ध्यान रखना चाहिए, काफी पॉजिटिव है। टाटा और इसके बाद आईटीसी हम काफी ये हमारा बजट पिक भी है। आईटीसी और एसबीआई लाइफ दोनों ही करेक्शन में। एसबीआई लाइफ तो करेक्शन में मिल ही रहा है। अगर किसी ने फ्रेश बाइंग करना है तो वो कर सकते हो, या किसी को एवरेज करना है तो वो भी कर सकते हो। आईटीसी थोड़ा डिक्लाइन का वेट करे, डिक्लाइन पे उसे हमें बाय कर लेना चाहिए। Technical and derivatives outlook. So in Friday's session, we saw that the market has seen a good amount of recovery. The market was up by 243 points, and Nifty has almost closed at 17,854 level. The good thing is the Nifty closing about 17,080. It's a kind of a positive thing. Further, we believe that the budget day high, which was at 17,972, will round up to 18,000. So whenever the index trades above the budget day high, the further positive momentum will be seen in the market. So we are having a positive view for the Nifty index during the week. I believe for initially 18,000 and then gradually 18,300. These are the two levels which should be tested during the week. So bias remains positive. Having said this, lower side, the immediate demand will come at 17,500. And during the entire last 2 weeks, when the market was correcting, it never broke 17,300, which was the 200-day moving average. So I believe this is going to act support for the next couple of weeks. And on the way up, whenever the 18,000 is taken out, the fresh positive momentum will be seen in the market. So bias for the week from the Nifty is positive. Coming to Bank Nifty, the close is at 41,500. Even the Bank Nifty, if you have seen previously, 41,800 was the level from the breakdown came. So, and looking at the chart pattern, I think whenever the Bank Nifty trades above 41,800 or maybe 42,000, so again, the momentum in the Bank Nifty will be seen on the positive sides. So above 42,000, I think Bank Nifty will see another 1,500 to 2,000 points kind of move on the higher side. So we are having a positive on the Bank Nifty. Lower side support for the Bank Nifty comes at 39,500. This is the immediate base from where the Bank Nifty has seen a reversal. So I think both the indices are poised for the breakout or the higher side positive momentum. Triggers are 18,000 for the Nifty and 42,000 for the Bank Nifty. Coming to derivatives data, we are seeing a short covering in the Nifty futures to the tune of 5.85%, which was a reduction of 0.70 million shares. The put call ratio has improved now from 0.83 to 1.17, which is positive. The major additions in the put options were seen in 17,700 and 17,600 strike price. So that is the support. And the higher side call option 18,000, 18,200 strike price. So that should be the resistance. Even in the Bank Nifty, we have seen a short covering in the Friday session to the tune of 7.68%, which was the addition of 0.22 million shares. Even the PCR for the Bank Nifty has recovered from 0.77 to 1.03 ratio, which is again a positive. The major additions were seen in the 41,000 and 41,500 put option. So that is the support. And on the higher side, the call option 41,500 and 42,000 strike price. So that should be the resistance in the Bank Nifty. Sector wise, I believe IT, banking, finance, auto, and infra space. These are the four sectors which are looking very good on charts. Within IT, Coforge and Persistence are very positive. In BFSI, Kotak Bank is looking positive. HDFC Bank is also looking positive, followed by Axis Bank. Axis Bank, there was a result, but then maybe from the charts point of view, it's looking positive. Coming to auto, Ashok Leyland, Bajaj Auto, and in tire space, Balkrishna Industries is looking positive on charts. So if somebody is having a position, can take a call. And even the Eicher Motors and M&M are looking positive from the charts point of view. Lastly, the stocks which we are liking, maybe which may perform during the week are Bharti Airtel, Indian Hotels, Cements, and Ultratech Cements. Lastly, the FI data. So on Friday, the FI went long in index future close to 24,000 contract. They are net short by 87,000 contract, and this long short ratio marginally improved from 16 to 18, which is still okay. But we believe this lower levels of 15 to 16 level for the FIs long short ratio may find some base, and gradually there should be buying seen from the FIs point of view also. So bias for the week remains positive. Thank you, and over to Vishal sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, team. To start up with the results, I think a lot of companies, they were announced a result to start up with. State Bank of India has reported numbers. If you look at pretty strong set of number, Q3 net profit was up by 68%, which is or roughly like 69% on Y&Y basis. And even like, whatever the state was estimating, the numbers have beaten the estimate. On asset quality is improved to 3.14, which was versus 3.52. And overall, I think what we understand is like, within the PSU back, State Bank of India remains our, I think though we don't have a rating, but we understand like, it's a best play. Overall, there's been improvement in credit growth, there's been improvement in profits, and GNPS, our numbers are going down. Next is on ITC. I mean, if you look at better than what the state was estimating numbers that they have reported. I mean, if you look at EBITDA level, EBITDA was up by 20% on Y&Y basis, and vis-a-vis a state estimate, it has beaten the estimate by roughly like 4 to 5%. Margins, they have improved to 35%. Which was 31% on year-on-year basis. All in all, I think good set of results from ITC, and board has also declared a dividend of ₹6 per share. Next is on Tata Power. Good set of numbers. What the state was estimating, the company has reported. If you look at a EBITDA level on a quarter basis, the EBITDA is up 33% on quarter basis, and at around 234 odd crores. State was estimating roughly like around 1930 odd crore EBITDA. So what it means is like roughly 7 to 8% kind of beat the company Tata Power has reported. All in all, a good set of numbers from Tata Power. Next is on Manappuram Finance, where we have a rating, and we continue to reiterate our buy rating on the stock, and we revised the target price upward to 148. If you look at the gold loan portfolio, though it was marginally down, but if you look at overall in terms of management guidance has been on low yielding segment to decline. What it means is like if that segment declines, then probably we can see an improvement in margins for Manappuram Finance. If you look at I think in terms of their PPOP profit, which grew strongly by around 31% on Y&Y basis, which was led by lower OPEX, and the PAT growth was pretty strong at around 51%. So just to conclude, we maintain our buy rating with a target price of 148 on Manappuram Finance. Next is on Sera Sanitaryware, where we released our result note. The result was largely in line with our estimate, and what we understand is management is guiding that capacity expansion of faucetware is on track and should be operational by July 23. If you look at from numbers point of view, the net revenue has grown by 13%, and EBITDA has actually seen a growth of 13 odd percent. And after a sharp run up in the stock price, we understand like the upside potential is capped, and we have a hold rating on the stock with a target price of 5,991. Next is Relaxo Footwear. I mean, if you look at numbers were pretty weak. I mean, if you look, I mean, revenue has declined by around 8% on Y&Y basis to 680 odd crores, and EBITDA margins has missed, and EBITDA margin has reported around 11%, which is like down by roughly like 600 basis point on year-on basis, and net profit has declined by 57% on Y&Y basis. A weak set of result from the company, and we'll come out with a note on this. Finolex, the numbers were pretty healthy, and it was in line with what we are estimating, and we reiterate our buy rating on the stock. If you look at from a numbers point of view, revenue was up by 12% on Y&Y basis, and EBITDA margin stood at 8%, and company has reported a net profit of roughly 80 odd crore. Company has a con call today, and we'll update more, but overall a positive set of results. Next is on a couple of news updates. First is on cement. So what we understand is now a lot of media articles highlight cement rivalry in the sector will reduce, given it could be difficult for the other big large player to, which is Adani Group, to raise money from the market. Now what we understand is if this particular article holds true, then this will benefit with the likes of UltraTech and Dalmia Bharat, who are the existing player, and they are adding up capacity. So what it means is cement with the increase in the capacity addition, the market share will increase. And overall, UltraTech and others players, they have been inching the market cap, seeing Adani, once they enter the market, so they will eat on the market share. If this thing doesn't pan out, then it bodes well for the likes of UltraTech and Dalmia Bharat. We are retaining our positive view on UltraTech. Next is on PVR. News update is company has opened 4 screens multiplexes in Faridabad, Haryana. Now with this, company has opened around 28 screens in the current quarter and 72 screens year till date. And the company is close to adding up 40 odd screen, which is in the pipeline. Which this bodes well for PVR, and we have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 2010. Next, last thing from my side is on Axis Bank. So Axis Bank has reported exposure in Adani Group, and they have mentioned it's comfortable at 0.94% of its net advances. So this bodes well. I think a lot of companies, they are announcing the exposure, and if you look at the exposures are in manageable level, anywhere between 1% plus minus. So I think if you look at Axis Bank, the results were declared, and what we understand is we expect improvement in most of the parameter of Axis Bank, and ROA will increase to 1.9, and we have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 1,120.